Alright, I am heading into work, but actually I have to make a stop along the way because whenever I got back from vacation, I had a bill from the doctor. Okay, no big deal. I went to the doctor like June 29th, except that this bill is a little something special. $10,000. And I can assure you I did nothing at the doctor worth $10,000. So I'm going to go and talk to them. Should be fun. So there are basically three possibilities here. One, my doctor knew what they were ordering and just lied to me about it because they said, oh, it won't cost any different than a normal blood test. We're just sending out for a blood test. It won't cost anything. Your insurance will cover it all. That's one option. The second option is that the company they sent it to, which is a newer company for them, they hadn't been using it very long, they lied and said, oh yeah, it's just a normal blood test. It won't cost much more than a normal one. Number three is there is some kind of major malfunction and it didn't just get a blood test. My blood sample got everything and it wasn't supposed to, and it'll be cleared up super easily. I'm hoping for the third option, because the third option means that this goes away quick and easy. The first two options, well, we're going to have some problems.
I know
I agree, because I know it's not y'all's fault.
Yeah, because everybody else's audits are. Yeah, we've switched lab companies. We used to use a different lab prior to February 26th, and that's when that other lab company went out of business. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you our account rep's number.
Okay.
Because they've had discrepancies in their billing department. This is by no means accurate.
Okay, thank
Really,
goodness.
it shouldn't be any more than maybe $100. Give or take, just depending on the insurance plan.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you call us.
Okay, thank you so
Let
much.
us know,
I will.
And we will get it resolved one way or another.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Right,
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Thank
Sorry
you, you too.
about that.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry that y'all have to deal with this. This is ridiculous.
Oh, well, we get at least we get about 4 to 5 a day, so we're good.
Cool, thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so thankfully I'm not the only one having that ridiculous problem of receiving a bill that is not what it should be. So they said at max it should be like $100. That's if insurance doesn't cover it. So they gave me a number that I can call for their account rep to get that all cleared up. So they were very nice about it. And they've been having to deal with this a lot apparently. So, man, I feel bad for them because most people go in assuming it's their fault and just shouting. And hopefully I didn't do that. They were really cool about it because they said, they gave me the number to call and said, if that lady can't help, then call them back and they will do whatever they can to get it fixed. So I really appreciate them. They were very, very kind, very helpful.
Yeah, you don't actually owe anything.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and I will fix that right now. If you hear or get anything else, call me back. But you shouldn't hear anything else from them.
Okay, thank you so much. Alright, so I'm about to go into a meeting, but before I do, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this again. Okay, so it's been all straightened out and all cleared up and everything. It was just an accident, no malicious intent, just something that happens. And it's apparently happened to several people. But what I want to talk about is how to respond in these type of situations. it seems like most people just do the easiest thing they can, which is I'm going to blame whoever I can. I'm going to yell at them until they do exactly what I expect. Now, of course, that is an option, but you're also kind of a jerk. Why not assume that whoever made the mistake is not trying to mess you over? When you go in assuming that they did it on purpose, you're automatically going to be defensive and angry. Whereas if you go in assuming that this is a mistake and assuming that those people on the other side of the wall are going to try their best to help you out, they will appreciate that and they will bend over backwards to help you, because everyone prefers to deal with someone nice. And 9 times out of 10, the person that you are directly talking to is not responsible for the mistake. So when you go in and attack this person, they bow up and all of a sudden they're fighting against you too, because they don't want to be blamed for something that is not their fault. So I guess all that I'm saying is whenever something happens that you did not expect, something that you know is incorrect, that is unjust, take a breath, realize that it's going to be okay, and then move forward, knowing that the person that you're talking to clear this up is more than likely not at fault. And if you treat them as though they are a teammate, they will work with you because they will feel like part of the team rather than the enemy. Just some, hopefully, words of wisdom. Alright, so our creative team meeting went well. We're about to go to lunch. I haven't told my mom about the medical bill yet, so I'm going to tell her. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make it sound like it's a really bad thing or if I'm going to tell her the truth. I don't know. I'll have to decide in the moment. So I go into today, and they're like, well, yeah, that's the cost for the blood test.
$10,000?
I know,
that's
right?
Not any more than it used to be.
I know. I was
What?
so pissed off, and I could not. I'm like, I can't pay this. I won't do it. It's ridiculous. And they're like, well, we can't help you with that. You're gonna have to call the lab because that's not something that we deal with. And of course, I'm completely messing with you, and they got it cleared up because, of course, it's not a $10,000 blood test. Yeah, but I actually did get a bill for $10,000, but I went to Dr. and they're like, you guys remember like a month ago when I worked out that one time? I think I may do that again. I really prefer working out at the gym to working out outside, whether it's running or biking or lifting. I just sweat too much for comfort. I don't know if you can tell, but whenever I work out in Texas in the summer and it's over 100 degrees outside, I just want to die. So I really enjoy working out at the gym because it's air conditioned. I was very good today. I had salad at lunch and wouldn't worked out. Pretty excited. So Kay convinced me that we should go get some health shakes to round out the evening. Don't worry, it's just kale. That's what Robin says.